Another month, another great event here at Rails of Sheffield. Today we've got an Accurascale Takeover event where the guys are here showing off all the latest samples due within the next few months and a few bits that are in stock already. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for having us, guys. Especially Matt with the sandwiches.
Yeah,
you do that for us. Happy days.
I'm only here for the sandwich.
Yeah, we're already here. Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for coming. It's been great to have you.
Fantastic. Thanks for scaring the life out of me with our own sign.
They're very nearly here in port, so.
And thanks to all your customers for coming to see us. We really appreciate it. We've met existing customers, we've met a few potential new customers as well, and it's really great to connect with the Rails audience and answer any of their questions. So I really appreciate everybody coming down today to come and see us and yesterday.
Great stuff. Always glad to have you guys here, and of course, keep an eye on our website for any other great events here at Rails of Sheffield, including other manufacturer takeover events, and hopefully we'll have the guys from Accurascale back here next year too.
Absolutely.
So it's just wonderful to be here today with Rails of Sheffield. We'd like to thank all the staff for making us feel at home and everyone who's come out to see us. And just going to do a run through of everything we have here on the table for those of you who can't make it who aren't in the area, and give you an update of all the new projects that we have on show here and when they're coming. So if we start here at the start, it's the next project that we have coming in stock, which is obviously the Class 66. As you may know, our exclusive model 66001 has already arrived, and the rest are now about 2 to 3 weeks away on the high seas, so we'll be looking forward to getting them in your hands in the coming weeks. If we move on to the next one, Class 89, which is obviously our joint exclusive with Rails of Sheffield. We've obviously given a lot of updates on how the sound project has gone on that. We've now secured the recordings that we need from historical footage. So these are now in production, and we will have a full update on these in the coming weeks, but we're looking at the second half of this year. On to them, another project that is very close to completion, or is actually completed now, is our Mark 1 Suburban coaches. The Carmine and BR Blue ones, as well as the exclusive of the Tool Van, are complete, and we're just signing them off at the moment, so they will be going on the high seas in the next couple of weeks, so they're about 10 weeks away. Onto those, we have the Siphon Gs, which are currently in stock on our website and also with Rails of Sheffield and other retailers, so make sure you have a look out for them and pick them up. Beside them we have the Class 50, we're at decorated stage here at the moment, and we have the sound project complete on these as well, so we'll be previewing that in the next couple of weeks. These are on course for the end of this year. And then if you come around here, we have obviously our banana vans, which are currently in stock here at Rails and also with other retailers. These have been very popular and are selling very well, so make sure you get, if you fancy a triple pack of them, to get your hands on them very soon. We also have our 21-ton mineral wagons, which are also in stock here at Rails and with ourselves on the website. Then next with them, we have the Mark II coaches. The Mark II Bs obviously have gone down very well since they come in. I'm pretty sure they're sold out here at Rails. But the Mark II Cs are about a month away from completion. Very similar coach, just different detail variants on the roof and underneath as well, and on the sides actually. And these are we're about 4 weeks away from completion of these, and then they will go on the high seas. So we're looking at the end of the summer for those for delivery. Down here we have our manners, which have been something we've been watching very much here when we're talking to the guys and all our customers here over the last couple of days. There's still a very limited supply of these left in stock, but they're largely sold out. So check out Rails of Sheffield to see what ones are left. But there's not many of them, so make sure you hurry up and grab them very soon. Around here we have some of our first run of our Class 37s. These are more or less sold out. I'm pretty sure they're sold out here at Rails of Sheffield. Beside them we have our F&A wagons, which have won Wagon of the Year across all the major awards with the major magazines. We still have a limited supply of these in stock at the moment, so if you're interested in them, make sure you log on to Rails of Sheffield and pick them up very soon, because there's not many left. One thing we were just asking our customers this weekend, we're actually asking 2 questions. One is, in the vein of the Class 89, what would be the next exclusive model you'd like to see between Accurascale and Rails of Sheffield to follow that? So if you're interested in, maybe in the comment section, you can put in your ideas of what would be a nice limited niche logo, like an 89, a one-off prototype, something similar to that you'd like to see us work on after the 89. The other question we're asking is our Mark V coaches. We've had some requests to do another run of the Caledonian Sleepers and our Mark V TPEs, which are around here. As you know, we sold them direct only in our first run, but obviously we would like to open up to retailers such as Rails. So would you like to see them come into stock? So let us know in the comments below as well. Beside another group of the Mark IIs, we have our 88DS Ruston locomotive, which is our first O-gauge locomotive. This has progressed into decorated stage here, as you can see here. We're also previewing the sound today, which is Friday, in a video, and the recording of that. And we will have production samples later this year, and it's on course for delivery for Q1 next year. And then beside them, we have our tank locomotives. As you may know, we have taken over some of the toolings of Hattons. This started with the Warwell wagons, which have come in and have since sold out. We also have the P-Class and the Andrew Barclay tanks. These are now going into production and they'll be due on stock later this year. For this production run, they're exclusive on the Accurascale website only, but in future runs, we'll also be pushing them through retailers such as Rails. And beside them, we have a group of locomotives that a lot of people are asking questions of. First of all, we have the Pannier tanks, which we launched at Worley in 2019, or sorry, not 2023. We are now awaiting decorated samples of these, and we will preview them very soon, but they're also on course for Q1 next year. Beside them are the Deltics, which is our second production run, and they are, I think, nearly sold out on Rails of Sheffield. We'll make sure if there's any availability. We are in production with these at the moment. They're due around the end of the summer, so we'll have updates to those in the coming weeks for a specific date, but they're well underway in production in China. Another locomotive that's very popular at the moment is the Class 31, and we received our first production sample a couple of weeks ago, just ahead of Model World Live, and here it is here. As you can see, covered in a wealth of detail, really captures the prototype accurately. These are currently being signed off as production samples and will be shipping in the next couple of weeks from China. We will have a full update. The first batch will be all the BR Blue variants. After that will be the BR Green sectors, and then the limited editions are at the end of this year. Beside them, we have the Buck Jumper, the J67, 68 and 69. We are currently awaiting decorated samples of these. We're well overdue an update on these, we understand. Once we have the decorated sample the next couple of weeks, we will have a full update on them, and we'll let you know when you can expect to see them. And then beside them, we have the next run of Class 37s. So some very popular modern liveries like Colas, as well as obviously BR Original Green, which Blue, which is always very popular. These are almost finished production, and they are due later this summer as well. And then we also have some of our other wagon lines, such as the MDO 21-ton mineral hoppers. These are currently in stock here at Rails. PFAs also in stock here at Rails. Coil A's also here in stock at the moment at Rails. And then we have our NER hoppers, which is our last item here, as we complete the full tour. These are the first decorated samples. We have some refinements to make before we go into production on these. We look forward to these at the end of the year. A couple of items we don't have here at the moment are our 16-ton mineral wagons. These are in production as well, and they're progressing very nicely. We'll have them later this year on time. I can't remember what date we said. I think it's Q3, but that's where we're looking at the moment. So yeah, just thanks to everybody from Rails of Sheffield for having us here today. Everyone who's shown up to see us, we really appreciate you guys coming out. And we look forward to seeing you again at future shows, and maybe here at Rails again in the future. Thanks very much.